I'll shoot your dog.
Shoot my dog, boy. You can't come in my yard.
Get over here now. Get over here right. Come here now. Come here now. Get away from the dog.
I was taking my mailbox. Man, what you sleeping on the ground for? This is necessary. Man, for real? Are you serious? I took my mail. Y'all get my kids in.
Hey everyone, welcome back to U.S. Corrupt Cops. Today, we're diving into a shocking incident from Chattanooga, Tennessee, where a routine 911 call response spiraled into a troubling encounter captured on body camera, raising serious questions about police conduct and accountability. But before we get into the details of today's story, if you're enjoying this video, please drop a 1 in the comments, or if it's not your cup of tea, leave a 2. I'd be incredibly grateful if you take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below before you go. Now, let's jump into today's case.
On April 13, 2018, Officer Cody Thomas from the Chattanooga Police Department responded to a 911 call reporting that a man named Polo, dressed in green and black, had threatened someone with a gun in Chattanooga, Tennessee. While investigating, Officer Thomas noticed Nate Carter, a local resident, checking his mailbox outside his home wearing a purple shirt. The subsequent interaction was recorded on Officer Thomas's body camera.
Are you Polo? Now, what's your name? What's going on?
I don't know. They called you. I ain't called you. I'm calling.
Who are we calling about?
Calling about me, buddy.
Calling about you?
Not calling about me. Open your ears to your mouth.
Hey, how about you watch your mouth for your gets thrown in the back of my car?
You can put me in the car, but I'm in front of my house about private property not bothering you. You go here talking about who am I, Polo? And I told you no.
Hey, listen.
I gotta listen to you, man. Go on.
No, get your ass over here. You're now part of this. Come here. Come here, right now. Come here.
You can't go for what?
I'll shoot your dog.
Shoot my dog, boy. You can't come in my yard.
Get over here now. Get over here right. Taser deployed. Start me at 20.
When Officer Thomas ordered Mr. Carter to stop, Mr. Carter did not comply and began walking toward his house, prompting Officer Thomas to use a taser on his back. The Chattanooga Police Department's policy on force requires officers to apply only the minimum force necessary to achieve lawful objectives, such as ensuring public safety, protecting people and property, overcoming resistance, making arrests, maintaining control of detainees, preserving peace, preventing crimes, or avoiding serious injury or death. The policy specifies that the force used must never exceed what is needed to accomplish lawful goals. It further mandates that officers use the least amount of force required to meet these objectives. The policy outlines a progression of force, known as the use of force continuum, which adjusts an officer's level of control based on the suspect's resistance. If a suspect escalates their resistance or threat, the officer may increase their level of control accordingly. When deciding the appropriate force, officers must consider the offense's nature, the subject's behavior, their physical size and condition, alternative options, the location, and the availability of other officers. The policy includes a chart detailing appropriate force levels for different types of resistance. Mr. Carter's actions likely constituted passive resistance, which the policy describes as non-compliance without physical opposition, warranting force without equipment or weapons. The use of a taser, classified as a conducted electrical weapon, is only permitted when a subject displays defensive resistance, defined as physical actions to evade control, and only after verbal commands fail, probable cause is established, and the subject resists or flees. The publicly available use of force policy was issued in June 2020, 2 years after this incident. If a similar policy applied at the time, Officer Thomas's use of a taser likely violated it, as he lacked probable cause to arrest Mr. Carter, and Mr. Carter did not exhibit defensive resistance.
Hey, show me your hands! Clear the air. Start me some cars. Suspect just went back in the house. Get your ass out here. Show me your hands. Get your ass out here now. Get your ass over here now, or I'm gonna shoot your down. Get your ass out here now. Put your hands up. What are you doing to me with your hands up? Get your ass over here now. Show me here. Suspect just went back in the house. Hold on, I'm moving my car in front of the house. I'm moving my car in front of the house. Have a unit go to the back of the house. We got 2 units up front. Suspect has gone back in and out of the house. Taser has been deployed. We're still working on getting him outside.
Come out.
Get your ass over here now! Get your ass over here now! He went back in. Hey, sweetie, come here. Come here. It's okay. Y'all come here. Hey, y'all come here. Everything's okay. You stay right there. Hey, you come over there. You go over there. Come here. Come here now. Come here now. Get away from the dog.
I'm taking my mail off. Man, what you slept on the ground for? This is necessary. Man, for real? Are you serious? I took my mail. For real? Y'all get my kids here? Why y'all doing that? Cause I checked my mail and got for somebody else. I'm tight. You got the handcuffs too tight.
Who cares? Get in the car.
Who cares?
Get in the car.
Man, for real?
For real. Get in the car.
Real?
Oh, I popped my cherry. Taser. He did. He got popped and then rode it for a minute. And then he slammed the door and the bars popped off. So I don't know if it actually hit him or not. Huh?
Medical for him?
He got barbs in his back. His info and why I'm here. This guy. Yeah. I'll go talk to him. I need to calm down. Alright.
Yeah, I'm the one that
You
called,
called, correct?
Yeah.
Was this about him, correct?
No. It was another guy, but he ran through. He had the Glock. He was standing by that telephone pole, and he was talking about shooting up. Me and her was in there playing cards. He was talking about shooting up in her
Because when I walked up, you said, yes, that's him.
No, I said no.
Yes, you did, because I walked up and I said, who do you hear about? And you said, yeah, that's why I'm here. And so when I started confronting him about going in the house, that's when all this erupted.
Because when you started going toward him to the steps, I was hollering, that's not him.
Yeah, just grab his info, thank you. I pulled up here, and he was standing out in the middle of the road, and I was like, well, I'm guessing this guy could be it.
What was I didn't even hear what the initial call was.
Somebody said they had a gun, they were threatening to shoot this guy. I said, hey, are you Polo? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, leave me alone. Like, he's calling you, shoot. He's like going like this, like, shoot. And I was like, well, I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. And he's like, he called you, not me. Now go deal with him. I asked him, like, what is your name? He made some comment. I said, what? And he said, how about you open up your ears and shut your mouth? And then so I asked him for his ID, and he was like, man, what you talking about? Leave me alone. Well, in my mind, that's the guy who has the gun. I said, how about you come over here to give me your ID? And he's like, no, I'm going back in my mouth. Or going back in my house. And he kind of stepped towards me and started walking back in the house. So I'm thinking he's going to go do something with the gun. So I tased him right in the back. He rode it for a solid 3 seconds. And then tripped up the stairs. And then he came back in the house. And so I pulled my car to where I can get behind it. So I didn't know if he was going to come back out and try to shoot. And then he came back out. But he was like still hiding behind the door. So I was like, he has a gun in his hand and something bad's about to go down. That's when he kept going in and out. Y'all walked up and his girls walked out.
One's a boy.
Oh, was it?
Officer Thomas recounted his interaction with Mr. Carter, stating he saw him standing in the road and suspected he might be the individual described in the 911 call. In the 1968 Terry v. Ohio Supreme Court decision, which established that officers may briefly detain individuals based on reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, the court emphasized that such actions must be judged by an objective standard. The facts available to the officer at the time of the detention must justify a reasonable belief that the action was appropriate. Anything less risks violating constitutional rights based on mere hunches, which the court rejected. The court further clarified that an officer's good faith alone is insufficient, as this would undermine Fourth Amendment protections, leaving citizens' rights subject to police discretion. In the 1981 U.S. versus Cortez case, the Supreme Court defined reasonable suspicion as requiring a comprehensive view of all circumstances, providing an objective basis for suspecting the detained individual of wrongdoing. The Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, in the 2015 U.S. versus Chambers case, noted that a suspect's proximity to a reported crime can contribute to reasonable suspicion. However, Mr. Carter did not match the suspect's description of wearing a green shirt, and the victim reportedly informed Officer Thomas that Mr. Carter was not the perpetrator. Consequently, a court would likely find that Officer Thomas lacked the objective reasonable suspicion needed to detain Mr. Carter, even if he acted in good faith.
That white one, he said, the dog will bite. And I was like, oh, shoot your dog.
Mom isn't right, though. For the kids? Alright, so you hang out with the kids. If we had Adam count as a medical professional look at him here, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But the hospital needs to clear him before he can do anything. Talk to Van Ness about how to write it up.
It's feared for my life.
The way you described it is fine, but make sure you, exactly how you described it to me, it needs to be written down.
So what are you charging him with so I can tell his wife?
Disorderly and resisting.
Okay.
And if Van Ness could help me make up anything else. That's what I have right now, is disorderly resisting.
Officer Thomas announced he would charge Mr. Carter with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Tennessee Code Section 39-17-305 defines disorderly conduct as actions in a public place intended to cause annoyance or alarm, such as fighting, violent or threatening behavior, refusing to obey orders to disperse during emergencies, or creating hazardous conditions without legitimate purpose. In the 2011 State v. Mitchell case, the Tennessee Supreme Court ruled that loud and belligerent confrontation with officers, combined with challenging their authority, constituted threatening behavior sufficient for a disorderly conduct conviction. However, this requires the individual to be in a public place, defined by Tennessee Code Section 39-11-106, as areas accessible to the public, like highways or schools. A court would likely determine that Mr. Carter, on his own front lawn, was not in a public place. Another subsection of the disorderly conduct statute addresses unreasonable noise that disrupts lawful activities, which does not require a public place. However, in the 2009 State v. Thronebury case, the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals found that yelling at an officer did not constitute disorderly conduct if it did not interfere with the officer's duties. Officer Thomas likely lacked reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Carter and could have continued investigating the original suspect. Thus, a court would likely find that Mr. Carter's actions did not meet the criteria for disorderly conduct. Regarding the resisting charge, Tennessee Code Section 39-16-602 defines it as intentionally obstructing a known law enforcement officer from conducting a stop, frisk, arrest, or search by using force. The statute notes that the unlawfulness of the stop or arrest is not a defense. Force is defined by Tennessee Code Section 39-11-106 as physical compulsion or violence. A court would likely find that Mr. Carter's act of ignoring commands and walking toward his home did not constitute force under this statute, as supported by the 2013 State v. Martin case, where similar non-compliance did not meet the force requirement. Body camera footage showed no active resistance to handcuffing by Mr. Carter. If any struggle occurred, Tennessee Code Section 39-11-611 allows self-defense if an officer uses excessive force, which Mr. Carter could argue applied due to the unjustified taser use.
I didn't figure out, do you have any of this information? Could you pull that up?
I have it.
Harbin will?
Because he did the report.
Hey, he didn't have his wallet on him. I have no idea who this guy is.
Maybe he'll tell you if not, he's John Joe.
We're going to take you to Erlanger.
What? No, I have a kid, buddy.
Mama's coming to take him.
Why you taking me to Erlanger?
Because you got tased.
Then what, you taking me to jail?
Yep.
For what?
Disorderly and resisting.
I didn't resist arrest. Man, I came outside to check my mail. I had nothing to do with what was going on over there. How the hell I go to jail but come outside to check my mail? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
For real?
Has a heart attack.
You don't care about nothing but your personal agenda. Trying to save your because you had no reason to even talk to me. You weren't called to my address. You had no right to stop or detain me. What law was I breaking? What nothing. You did not give me any statute code in my Fourth Amendment right to tell me why you were stopping me. Man, go on, bro. So take me to jail.
I will.
Make sure you come to court.
I will. He's pissed too. Come on.
Is it safe to come out? I don't want to get assaulted again. I'm going to get my mail. Right. Go to jail for getting your mail.
Following his arrest, Mr. Carter faced charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, which were dismissed on November 2, 2018. A complaint filed with the Chattanooga Police Department led to an internal affairs investigation, which determined that Officer Thomas used force beyond department guidelines, submitted reports with false and misleading information, showed indifference to a prisoner's complaints, and displayed unprofessional behavior and language during the interaction. As a result, Officer Thomas received an 80-hour suspension in November 2018 and returned to duty on April 2, 2019. Mr. Carter filed a lawsuit in the Hamilton County Circuit Court, later moved to federal court, alleging excessive force, malicious prosecution, false arrest, and assault and battery, seeking $1 million in compensatory damages and $2 million in punitive damages. On November 19, 2019, the case was dismissed after a settlement for an undisclosed amount.
Thank you for being one of the few who stuck around until the end. If you found this video eye-opening or meaningful, please hit that like button. And if you feel inspired, share it with your friends to spread the word. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's case, so drop them in the comments below. See you all tomorrow for another deep dive.